Got my boy Ralph here with me. Me and him are just hanging out. Just going through our morning routine. We'll catch y'all in a few minutes. What's going on, everybody? Justin here with Alpha Wash. We're out in Pelham today at a past customer of ours that we've washed for about the last 3 years, I believe. And we're going to be working on some a paver set in their backyard that goes back to a barn they got behind their house. This paver set, it's got a ton of growth on it. We're talking grass, weeds, moss. I'll show y'all. All right, so here's the paver set. As you can see, this is probably the cleanest part of the whole thing. Covered in moss there. And it goes all the way back through this gate. We got a lot of moss, we got weeds, and there's not concrete or hardening sand in between, so it's probably gonna be pretty muddy. Gonna be a mess. So it goes back around here and all the way up to that barn. And it splits right here. One side going to that door, one side going to that gate. All right, so Asher's over there right now. He's starting to pre-treat the driveway. The walkway, the paver walkway, with the 50-50 mix. And he did a little test spot here at the beginning of it, and I just wanted to show y'all what it's doing to this green moss. All right, so as you can see, he sprayed from here to there. So as you can see, it's turning yellowish white. And the way to tell when moss is completely dead is it'll turn pretty much completely white. If it's still got a little yellow in it, it's getting there, but it ain't quite all the way clean. But as you can see, it's already making a big difference from what it looks like to what the roof mixer's doing to it. So y'all stay tuned. All right, so we're pre-treating the I don't know why I keep calling it a driveway, but we're pre-treating the walkway right now. And as you can see up there, it's killing this moss pretty good, pretty quick, almost instantly. It's gonna take some time. The weeds don't seem to be dying nearly as quickly as the moss, which was kind of expected. But over the next few minutes, it should take a little bit of a toll on these weeds, so we're gonna keep spraying. Y'all stay tuned. So what we ended up deciding to do was we did a test spot with a turbo tip, and it immediately just took off the moss super easy. And it was kind of a little bit more difficult on the weeds. We had to kind of hold the turbo tips in place on the weeds to get it to root them up. The drainage wasn't too bad. So what we did was basically we would go across, peel up all the moss, and then we would just rinse the faces of the pavers off because there wasn't any hardening sand or anything, so there was just mud in between. So it wasn't like you're going to rinse it all the way, rinse all the mud away. So all we were trying to do is rinse the faces of them off afterwards, which is what you see me doing right here. And Asher's still back here turbo tipping, but it went pretty smooth. I'd say that the job took us maybe, I want to say it took us about 6 hours, maybe 7 hours. So very unique job, definitely isn't something we do very often, but anytime a past customer of ours, especially one like this has been one of our biggest customers for the past 3 years, so we always want to make sure we take care of them, and we'll definitely go the extra mile to make sure they're happy. And as you can see right there, we spend at least 10 minutes talking with her, and I think that was the third time we talked with her while she was there. So Miss Becky's awesome, and we got our pavers looking nice. So What's going on, guys? So we're almost finished up here with the paver cleaning. We ended up using the turbo tip the whole time. We double turbo tipped it. Asher was on one and I was on the other. But we got all these weeds out of here. We got all this moss off, and you almost can't even recognize the place. It's crazy. We are covered in mud. I'll show you. Yeah, this is what you get when you use the old turbo tip all day. Check us out. It looks a little different. So we got all the way back up. You see Asher there finishing that last little spot, but we got all the way back to the front of the van. We got all the way out to that gazebo. I'm about to leave and go do some in-person estimates. Obviously I gotta go get changed first, but Asher's gonna stay here, and this is the section that he's gotta finish right here. Yeah, so anytime you're cleaning pavers, just get the old turbo tip out and you get after it. Your final result will be one that you like.